Nays and 15-second hook. Imagine walking alone through a foggy Ohio cornfield at midnight, hearing whispers from the shadows that know your name. My name's Samuel. I'm 71 now, living near Findlay, Ohio, but back when I was 21, I worked as a farmhand in Willow Creek for a landowner named Benjamin Harris. Back then, they called us farmhands because we managed the fields, his 70 acres of corn and a small apple orchard. He had about 40 cows, and it took 20 workers daily to keep things running. After sunset, everyone left, and I stayed alone to guard the farm all night. I lived in a small shack on the property, watching over it till dawn. For 3 years, I did this, but the workload grew unbearable. I told my father I wanted to quit, but he said we owed Benjamin money for my sister's wedding. He planned to sell some land to clear the debt and get me out. Benjamin wasn't happy. "Samuel, if you leave, what'll happen to my farm?" I admitted the mosquitoes and loneliness were killing me. He agreed to find a new family to replace me in 10 days. A family of 82 elderly parents. Their son, his wife, and 4 kids moved into the shack. I spent 4 days teaching them the ropes, and we grew close. When I left, they were sad, but I promised to visit when passing through. Benjamin said, "If you ever need work, I'm here." I returned home to Willow Creek, working odd jobs. Months later, I visited my uncle in Thornville for their annual harvest festival. It lasted a week, with rituals, dances, and offerings to the town's guardian spirit. My uncle invited us, and I went a day early with my mother. The first night had bonfires and eerie chants, but by Tuesday, my uncle said I should head home since the house was empty. My father suggested I stay, but I decided to walk the 8 miles back to Willow Creek. It was 8 p.m., a warm summer night, with moonlight guiding my way through cornfields and past 2 old cemeteries. Near Harris's farm, I decided to check on the new family. The cornfield was quiet, but the apple orchard felt wrong. The air grew heavy. Crickets screamed louder than ever, filling the night with an unnatural hum. Then a voice called out, "Who's there, wandering the orchard at this hour?" It sounded like William, the new farmhand. I turned, but saw no one, just darkness. "William, it's Samuel. I came to see you." No answer. Then, faintly, "Samuel, is that you?" "I'm here, but where are you?" "I'm right here. Go to the house. I'll meet you." I walked to the shack, where a single lantern flickered outside. I knocked, and a woman's voice. "Mary," William's wife called. "Who's there at this hour?" "It's Samuel, just passing through." Mary opened the door, standing in the dark. "Samuel, why visit so late?" "I was at the festival and thought I'd stop by." The house was pitch black. "Why no lights?" I asked. "We only have 1 lantern, and it's low on oil," she said. "Where's William?" "I heard him in the orchard." "He's guarding the orchard from thieves," she replied. I asked for water, and she brought a glass from the dark. William's father spoke from inside. "You came to see him? Wait, he'll be here." I sat on a bench outside, but William didn't come. Exhausted, I lay down, using my jacket as a pillow, and fell into a deep sleep. Something touched me. I tried to open my eyes, but sleep held me tight. "William, you back from the orchard?" I mumbled. "I'm here. Sleep. We'll talk in the morning," he whispered. Mary's voice cut through. "You shouldn't lie next to him, William. He'll wake and be scared." "I'm not scaring him," William said. "Let him sleep." Their son started crying, a pained wail. "Crying won't ease your pain," Mary said coldly. "You must endure it." William added, "His burns hurt. Lie with him, Mary." I woke fully, but I wasn't on the bench. I was under a sycamore tree nearby. William's family was around me, covered in blankets, sleeping. Their son wailed again, and Mary comforted him. "William, why are we under this tree?" I asked, confused. "You thought we were at the house?" "You're dreaming, Samuel," he laughed. "What happened to your son's burns?" I pressed. 10 days ago, he got burned bad." "It's agony," William said vaguely. I pushed, but he dodged. "Sleep now, talk later." Clouds covered the moon and strange noises filled the air, howls, cries, and whispers. William's father coughed violently, gasping for air. He threw off his blanket and I froze. His body was charred, his face a melted mess. No eyes, no nose, just raw flesh. No one helped him. They ignored his pain. "William, your father's burned! What happened?" I shouted. Mary whispered, "You'll be scared if we tell you. Sleep." I drifted back to sleep, hearing howls and cries in the darkness. A cold wind woke me. I opened my eyes. No one was there, just me, under the tree. Panic hit. I stood, and William's voice called, holding the lantern. Wah! Why leave without talking, Samuel? He asked. Mary called too, and I turned back, heart pounding. The family stood, staring, then smiled, unnaturally. The tree shook violently, branches clashing, with no wind. I stepped closer, and their bodies, they were all burned, flesh raw, no faces. They beckoned me closer, their voices hollow. Terror took over. I ran, their shapes chasing me through the cornfield. The shack appeared, burned to ashes, the air thick with ash. The figures stopped at the ruins, and I kept running, heart racing. I reached Willow Creek, collapsing on my porch, feverish and shaking. My family found me, burning with fever. They gave me medicine, and I told them everything. Mother revealed the truth. 10 days ago, a lightning strike burned the shack, killing William's family in their sleep. Their bodies were laid under the sycamore tree until burial, their spirits lingering. I'd walked into their restless spirits, not knowing they were gone. If you faced a terrifying experience like this, email us at sharethehorrorstory@gmail.com. If it's gripping, we'll turn it into a video within 5 days. What would you do in Samuel's place? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Like and share if this chilled you, and subscribe for more real horror stories every night at 7 p.m.